Hello Taurus, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy bringing you your December 2024 general reading. We're looking at the first half of December. This reading is for you, the earth sign of Taurus. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for being here and making yourself part of the gift it is to create these videos. To those of you who like, share, subscribe, and those of you who donate in any way to my channel, my gratitude to you as well. So, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This video is for you. Cross-watchers, if you're cross-watching for a Taurus, this video is still relevant and important for you as well. It's a general reading. Might resonate a little differently for everyone. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest behind. If you know your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch those videos as well for additional insight. If something really hits home with you and you'd like to explore it a little more, take a deeper look at it and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else. We are in the holiday seasons and personal readings do make great gifts. Or you simply like the reading style. If you're interested, you can email me for more information. Maggie, the number 1 McGuire at gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video, click on that word more. You'll see that information, that contact information there as well, along with my PayPal me link for those of you who care to donate anything to the channel. I would love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you quickly the same day or within 24 hours. I do offer lots of different choices of reading options, every area of life, different types, lengths, costs, styles, spreads. I've put a little something in there for everyone. And the 6 and 12 month overviews, which take a look at all different kinds of areas of your life for the next 6 or 12 months, depending on how far ahead you want to look. Are pretty popular this time of year, as well as we're starting to transition towards the end of one year and the beginning of a new cycle. So something to keep in mind. If you're interested, email me. Okay, Taurus, let's see what the first half of December is bringing for you. For those of you who like to know, I'm using the Royal Deluxe Tarot, clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. We begin with the Devil and the Fool. What's going on, Taurus? Not really sure I like this combination of cards. It's very reckless, very high risk. Obsessed on a new start, obsessed on a new beginning. The grass is greener over there. I want to move forward. I want to be unencumbered, unburdened. Next, we have the Two of Coins, choices, crossroad, juggling a lot, perhaps, doing quite a bit. The Four of Swords, feeling tired, worn out, exhausted, because this is a card of taking a step back to rest, recuperate, regain your strength, and possibly a more positive perspective moving forward. The Eight of Swords, feeling like the external challenges are too difficult in order for you to remove yourself from whatever the current situation is, or feeling trapped, held hostage, obligated. With the Nine of Wands, feeling tired, worn out, discouraged. But it also speaks to your strength and resilience. And also the Nine of Wands represents, being close to completion of what has perhaps turned out to be a difficult cycle. This is so much like Virgo's reading. It's almost like the same reading. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy. Oh, 2 came out. I'm going to take them both. Very similar cards as to Virgo, your sister sign. Overall energy is the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Coins. I mean, the 10 of Wands is I can't carry this anymore. I can't take this anymore. The weight of the world is on your shoulders. 8 of Coins is work. Work, home, family, job, all of that. Whatever you're putting all of this effort into it. This feels, I'm struck by how similar this is to Virgo's reading. Exhaustion, tiredness, longing for a change, longing for something new. Not necessarily because you hate what you have, but just because you need to rest. There's a lack of balance here. A sense of feeling tired, of feeling exhausted, the same thing day after day after day, but it's so heavy and it feels so persistent. There's not enough balance in here, so it's leading you to a place where you're considering just, where you might think about or consider or fantasize about just, running away, leaving it all behind, changing your name, kind of energy. But it's driven by you know, a sense of almost repetitive exhaustion, burden, feeling worn out. And again, if like you're working a full-time job or a business and you have a home and family that you also put a lot of effort into taking care of, I mean, there are days and cycles and times where we go through where it's like too much. So some balance is obviously is needed here, and maybe self-care is definitely going to be key here. Even asking for help with that if you need to, you know, figuring out some way to ask the people around you, or, you know, whether it's friends or family or partner or whatever, to kind of help you create regular bits of time that you can just go and do your own thing, or self-care, or get out and have some fun, something to create a balance, because it's imbalanced. There's too much energy put into what all the have-tos, right? And it feels like it's all on you. And the danger is that it's leading you kind of, you know, to the edge of a cliff that you might regret jumping over, you know, because you think it's going to be better, because just the desire to get out from underneath the weight that you're experiencing here. I mean, that's the tone of this whole reading. Taurus. Taurus needs a break. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Cups. This is all clarifying that 10 of Wands, 8 of Coins, feeling burden. Trying to keep it up, trying to succeed, trying to be at the top of the class, trying to be the best at your work, trying to be the best mom, the best father, the best, you know, friend, the best whatever, trying to get it done, and always feeling like perpetually it doesn't work, or you have to start over again, or, you know, and focusing only on what didn't work out, what didn't happen, or the mistakes that you made, or the regrets that you have, and in the process of that, failing to count perhaps the blessings and the gratitudes that you still have, not noticing those because you're only focused on, you know, the negative issues because you're tired. Yeah. Let's take a look at that Devil and the Fool. I really think self-care is key here, needing to create more balance in your life. And by balance, I don't just mean maybe delegating some of the stuff that you do, that's part of it, but also during the times that you would normally do something that you manage to get delegated or help, like these regular bits of time, that you actually go and do something just for yourself. And maybe something that isn't even for, you know, a wise or practical thing like, oh, I'm going to go walk for 2 hours because it's good exercise. No, just go do something for no other reason than it feels good. And it recharges you a bit. The Devil and the Fool is clarified by, guess what? The Ten of Wands again, the Four of Swords again, which is a card of, you know, look, we've got the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands twice. We've got the Four of Swords twice. This speaks to a pretty heavy level of tired, of exhaustion, and temperance here in the middle, needing that balance. Needing to learn how to shift and adjust, adapt and adjust, and create more time, something for yourself on a regular basis, so that you can create some balance here, so that this tired, it's all on me energy leading you to a place where you're going to do something too spontaneous and too impulsive that you might regret. Reaching out for help here, I think, is going to be key, Taurus. And if you don't have like family around or a partner or something, even just a friend that could help, you know, I don't know, help you create a space, a regular bit of time. That's what I mean by space, a bit of time, right? Two of Coins, Four of Swords. Eight of Cups, the Hierophant and the Moon. I think we've all reached this point at one time or another, you know. It's the same thing over and over and over again. The status quo, the traditional this, you know, maybe feeling like you want to leave it all behind. but you're not quite sure. There's a lot of uncertainty. It feels like one of those phases that, I mean, I've been through this. I'm sure all of us can relate to have gone through this at least once, if not a few times. This place of where you're just tired, you're worn out, you're exhausted, you've had a run of bad days, or you're going through a difficult, challenging phase right now, and it just all seems like the same thing over and over and over again, right? I get it. But the other thing that I'm getting here is that those 2 Ten of Wands and those 2 Four of Swords, that's too much. You're a bull, Taurus, but bulls got to rest too. They got to go off and roll in the grass and kick up their heels or whatever it is that bulls do for fun and relaxation, right? If you can't afford to go somewhere, fine, create your own little mini vacations, right? And it feels like here in these last 2 cards, the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, you feel like you can't get out of it, right? Like, and maybe that's true, and maybe it's a worthwhile path to be on. You're just tired, right? Like, you work a full-time job, you get a home, family to take care of, whatever that means, other responsibilities, duties, and that's your path, and that's your path for now, and it's the path you have to stay on, and I get that. We get that, right? You know, here it feels trapped, and the trapped sense might be, you know, that, you know, this is the path. I'm morally obligated to this path right now, so I can't just go run off or whatever, right? But this is also, can be justifications and excuses in an unhealthy way of saying, I can't take time off because of this, and I can't do that because I can't find somebody to watch the kids, or I can't take this because, you know, I can't go off and do anything because I don't have any money, or there's always a way. There's always a way to figure it out, or always a way to get help for it. So okay, I'm going to end with advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. This is very, very similar to Virgo's sign. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Many of you, that's you, or it might be another earth sign, might be part of a couple or a partnership as well. The Sun and the Hermit. This is needing time away. This is needing some solitude time, some self time, some introspective time. And time where, even for a short period of time, as long as they're regular, where that pressure gets uplifted, so that when you come back to it, your perspective is just a little bit broader. It's a little bit different, not quite so narrowed and not quite so negative. The Three of Cups. I'm not laughing. Well, I mean, I am, but not in a bad way. This is like prescription for fun here when this card comes out as advice. This is also a card that points to the importance of our social connections, our tribe, our friends, the people that we love, that love us, the people that we just get along with, the people that we feel good around, right? Positive social connections in our community. And it is also a card of just pure party or celebration. Going out and having fun with just yourself in some other environment, or with other people, for the connections, for no other reason than that it makes you laugh, makes you full of joy, it's fun. That stuff is healthy on a mental, emotional, and physical level, because it's all interconnected with us human beings. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Oh, one other thing I wanted to add too, with the Sun and the Hermit as advice, is, you know, this can also indicate that some of you might benefit from seeking the advice or guidance of somebody, you know, older, somebody wiser, somebody more experienced, or somebody who's professional. This might mean like a short course of maybe, you know, 3-6 months of, you know, maybe some counseling or some therapy or some, you know, life coaching support, just to kind of get you through this time period and help you kind of reframe and reshift your perspective and your priorities so that you can create some more balance in your life. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Taurus. I almost said Virgo. It's so similar to Virgos. All right, Taurus, that's your reading for the first half of December 2024. For those of you for whom it made sense and it resonated and it hit home, I hope that it was helpful, that it was useful. gave you something to think about. If it did hit home and you'd like to pull the curtain back, explore it a bit, take a deeper look, and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style, again, you can email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description, click on that word more to also see that contact information and my PayPal Me link for donating if any of you care to. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the next set of readings. Until then, stay safe and well. Hope to see you back here again soon, and I hope to hear from some of you as well. Take care. Bye-bye.